In 1980, we were synagogue shopping, and one of the synagogues we came to was University Synagogue. And the rabbi was so welcoming that we decided to join even though we lived a fair distance away. And over the years, the kids have gone to religious school and have been bar mitzvahed. And it's always been a warm, enveloping place for me, and a place that we could meet people and enjoy the company of people and also a religious experience.
University Synagogue means a great deal to me and my family. Obviously, it's a spiritual home to us. But as I look back at the most important events in my life, University Synagogue has been involved in all of them.
I wanted my children to understand that I wasn't just putting them in the school. I wasn't dropping them off. We were living in this place, not just them, but us. Each one of us individually and as a family.
Well, I think it's the people. That's what any synagogue's about, and it's about both the professional clergy that are here and the lay leaders and just the general membership, and how people will come together in good times and bad and support each other.
Having been a president of a synagogue in New York, in Greenwich Village, I naturally sought out affiliation here on the west side of LA, and I found that University Synagogue was not only geographically helpful to us, but it also was a warm and inviting atmosphere for our family. We had 2 teenage boys. They had to get acclimated, and they quickly became part of the synagogue community. So we have felt the fabric of this synagogue for a long time.
Then to be the president of it, I think they felt great. They used to like to say, my mom is the president and run around in the Hebrew school, and I think it felt important to them.
Something that's said here often is that we were all standing at Sinai together, and there are moments when I'm here when I definitely feel that. So overall, University Synagogue to me represents wholeness. It helps complete my life in a number of different ways, and represents a big part of what it feels like to be home in Los Angeles.
Well, I think there's a certain very warm, intimate quality that some temples don't have.
I became president of University Synagogue because it gave me a great opportunity to help an important institution that brings us together as Jews. University Synagogue is a place where collectively and with joy we learn, celebrate, build lasting friendships, forge our children's Jewish identities and values, and reach out to those in need. It was a pleasure to be part of such a worthwhile endeavor.
Because I am the son of a survivor, having a cultural relationship with other Reformed Jews, a place where you can build amazing friendships. Amazing people come and go through the synagogue every day, and having the ability to know who they are, build relationships with them, feeling as though we have a cultural place to be together is very important. Whether it's in Buenos Aires and you look for a synagogue there, whether it's in Zakopane, Poland, and you look for a synagogue there, having a Jewish home where you can sort of connect with the culture and build relationships is critically important. And that's what I learned from my father, and we're continuing to pass it on to the generation coming behind us.
University Synagogue is a welcoming place for me and my family. It's a place I can always count on to come to find people I know, people I'm comfortable with, people I enjoy, people who hopefully enjoy me as well.
I see University Synagogue as a home. It really is the central meeting place for all, whether it be for religious purposes or just community purposes. I think the outreach that University Synagogue has had over the last 70 years has been remarkable. It has a real place in our community.
And as I reflect back, University Synagogue allowed me the opportunity to cultivate, develop, and nourish my spirituality, my soul. It allowed me the opportunity to develop magnificent, meaningful friendships.
We established our Havurah program. We had our very first B'nai Mitzvah class. We also opened the doors of our Early Childhood Learning Center for the very first time. And I had the privilege and the joy of taking all 3 of my grandchildren to Mommy and me, and it was Bubby and me when we went.
The University Synagogue is home. It's where everything good in our lives happens. For me, I was married in University Synagogue. Our boys went through the preschool and the religious schools and bar mitzvah training. Everything good happens for us at University Synagogue.
I have a very, very special dividend from being president. I got a son-in-law.
So the very important thing about University Synagogue, as it has been for the last 70 years and it will be for the next 70 years, is location, location, location. It's really what makes this place work.
I hope that the people watching this will continue the legacy of the synagogue. We have a rich history and challenges going forward, and I think it's a very important institution that deserves our support, and so we can continue to serve the community.
Happy 70th anniversary, University Synagogue.